Madre de Dios. Do you know what this is, senors?
See, it's the number 2. It's an N on its side. 3 lines attached to each other. It's a zigzag.
No, a million times no. It is the letter Z for Zorro.
Greetings, I'm the Animist. There's one thing I know, and that's anime.
Hi, I'm the Reminisce reviewer. I reminisce so you don't miss. During the 90s, Zorro was basking in the spotlight. It had a cartoon series, a live-action series, and of course, the Mask of Zorro movie, starring Antonio Banderas. And during that time, they also made an anime adaptation of the legendary hero called Kaiketsu Zorro. Not only was it made in Japan, but also produced in Italy and Switzerland.
Well, according to this, it was also popular in Spain and Portugal.
Well, obviously. Anywho, let's move on to the plot.
At the end of the 18th century, California was still part of the Spanish Empire. Under the peaceful blue skies of this beautiful country, the people lived in constant fear of the army. It seemed to the people that the reign of terror would never end. The old days of peace and happiness seemed a long forgotten dream. But it was not a dream. Across the ocean, a hero was returning to save them from tyranny and injustice. A man brave enough to stand up and fight for freedom. A man called Zorro.
Basically, like all the other Zorro stories. Now for the characters. We have, of course, Zorro, aka Diego de la Vega, who pretends to be a cowardly klutz to hide the fact that he is Zorro. He is also very different from the other Zorros. He has no moustache, his outfit is of that of a flamenco dancer, and he has blonde hair and blue eyes. He is probably the whitest Zorro by far.
Next we have Bernardo, the adopted son of Alejandro de la Vega and brother to Diego. He also takes the role of Little Zorro or Chibi Zorro in Japan. Huh? Little Zorro? How does he help? Sounds like a pest to me.
As long as he can talk, I don't give a toss. Zorro's dad, Alejandro de la Vega. Basically, he's like all the other versions in Zorro.
Next we have Lolita, or as the reviewer likes to call her, Lolly. She is the love interest of Zorro, and later she wields a shotgun and boy, she gets very good with firearms.
Next, we have Sergeant Gonzalez, the bubbling anti-villain, who later becomes a good guy in the end, and is foiled by Zorro countless times.
Now for the villains. Second in command, Lieutenant Gabriel, who faces Zorro many times in sword-to-sword combat, and has a thing for Lolita. In the English dub, he sounds like a bit like a young Mr. Powell from Gilligan's Island, and the original voice for Mr. Magoo.
The main villain, Colonel Raymond, the leader of the Spanish army, corrupted as he is bland. In the English dub, he sounds like he's from the south, like New Orleans.
Tell me, why does he sound like a Confederate?
Heck if I know. Well, at least we've got the villains covered. Time for them to taste my blade.
Hey!
Whoops. Okay, here's some of the things that Zorro has faced within the show.
An assassin with a gun/guitar. His cross-dressing brother who has the power of hypnosis. A funhouse of death. A bandit with a magical jeweled sword. A ringmaster with a magical medallion. A giant cat-ape-like monster named Seppu. Killer nuns. I am not joking there. A heavily guarded fortress. And since this is an anime, they managed to fit in a ninja.
Quiet! Here come the ninjas.
Hang on, so let me get this straight. Pre-El Mariachi, pre-Zartan, pre-Harry Potter, a King Kong ripoff, and seriously killer nuns? Fort Knox and, of course, a ninja? Huh?
Seriously? You got a problem with all those things?
Yes.
If you're like the Analyst right now, and you've been watching this show, and you're new to anime, you will notice that the world of anime is weird.
Now what makes Kaiketsu Zorro different from the others, apart that he looks younger and whiter, is that he's capable of what can be considered magic powers. For example, in episode 1, a villager is about to get shot, and when Zorro shows up, he and his horse stand on a cliff. Then, he and the horse jump off the cliff and land safely on the ground, while saving the villager and his wife.
Also, the way his costume materializes, his extraordinary slashing moves, making glowing Z's here and there. And in the blink of an eye, a Z shows up, ripping up people's clothes. He's basically a magical boy. If Zorro was a magical boy, this would be it. Abracadabra! Whoops! Sorry, Annie.
In short, what the hell is this crap? Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the many other versions, but this one is like trying to talk to Mr. Burns about Homer Simpson. Half the stuff doesn't make sense. I mean, you don't get an exact explanation which character goes where.
It's like the other Zorro stories, but an anime. And since it was made in the 90s, it has that vintage anime feel. You know the one I'm talking about. This swashbuckling adventure has humor, action, some romance, and characters that work well with the main ones.
And where are all those things?
Here!
You don't scare me! Ha! There's that useless horse.
You won't get out of here alive today, Zorro! Yeah! I'll get you, Zorro!
And the dubbing is... what the fuck? Diego sounds like a pansy. Bernardo sounds like he came from New York to California. Maria the maid sounds like she's got a bad Italian accent.
Aside from the poor dubbing, which by the way, I really don't care, the series is a thumbs up for me. Provided if you're a bit of a Zorro buff and you like the idea of anime versions of things, or having Zorro portrayed as a magical white boy, then this is the show for you. This gets my seal of approval. Ooh, sorry, Robin. Maybe this seal of approval will work better.
I'm the Anime House. There's one thing I know, and that's anime.
I'm the Reminisce reviewer. I reminisce so you don't miss.
Madre de Dios, not again! Do you know what this can possibly mean? Ryan Reynolds?
Robert Redford?
Rocket Raccoon?
Roger Rabbit?
Robbie Rattin? Zorro? No, a million times no!
this can only mean one thing. Reminisce reviewer.
Hey, what about me?
What about you? You didn't do anything.
Yes, I did. I made some markings over there.
You filthy dog. I kill you.
Wait, you love me?
No, no, no! I kill you!
Not so fast, Sarge.
Head to the hills, senor.
The Aramaics! The legend has begun!
Till next time, amigos.
On to victory!